Hello and welcome. Today I've got the Yu-Gi-Oh! Legendary Duelist 2 set. This box has been out for a couple months now, and actually it's a reprint of the same box by the same name from 2016. Again, there's a few differences to the box. Again, this I have right here the original 2016 version, 2024 version. A few little differences. For instance, down here at the bottom, you got the copyrights. This one says 2020 on it, and this one says 2014. They've got up here, the most noticeable is probably the Konami symbol is darker on the old one than the new one. And on the backs, obviously, the codes, CPU codes, and then all the little information down here. Again, people wonder why this was remade, and there's lots of theories on that, but again, this is basically what you're getting here is it's for ages 6 years and up. You're getting 3 different decks, 1 Kaiba, 1 Joey, and 1 Yugi. Again, Yugi's is the Exodia deck, Kaiba is the Blue Eyes, and Joey's is Red Eyes. Plus you get copies of usable Egyptian God cards in it, and a couple extra cards. These aren't too bad. Let's see, so let's open this up and I'll show you the cards. And like I said, the boxes are basically identical except for those little things. And the cards inside, I think, are pretty much identical. There's only a few. Yeah, that's the one thing I've noticed with them. And I'll show you as a second. Again, these are the variant cards. Dark Burning Attack, Dark Burning Magic, and Eternal Soul. Okay. The one thing I've noticed on these decks from the originals, because I have the originals open too, but basically it looks like the main difference is there's no first edition here on the new ones like there is on the old ones. So, I mean, again, nice little box for this too. Let's see, this is Joey's deck, the Red Eyes Black Dragon deck. Again, there's better stuff out there, but again, there's a lot here too that, like, this has been a staple in Red Eyes decks for a while. Return of the Red Eyes. Again, they didn't, if I remember correctly, this wasn't obviously, this was in the original 2016 version, but it wasn't in, his Joey's actual deck. You've got basic Red Eyes Black Flare Dragon, Red Eyes Archfiend of Lightning, Red Eyes Retro Dragon, Black Metal Dragon, Axe Raider, Alligator Swords, Baby Dragon, Jinzo right there. That's another good one. I mean, that's, one everybody did want at the time. I mean, I don't know how useful it is now, but Goblin Attack Force, Gear Free Iron Knight, Rocket Warrior, Blue Flame Swordsman, Time Wizard, Gemini Summoner, Phoenix Gearfried, Blazewing Butterfly, Dark Valkyria, Command Knight, Valkyrian Knight, Keeper of the Shrine, Inferno Fire Blast, Red Eyes Fusion, cards of Redstone, Salamandra, Polymerization, Scapegoat, Foolish Burial, Roulette Spider, Super Vice, Mythical Space Typhoon, Symbols of Duty, Red Eyes Spirit, Kunai with Chain, Call of the Haunted, Torrential Tribute, Burst Breath, Curse of Anubis, and you get Archfiend Black Skull Dragon, Alligator Sword Dragon, and Joey Token. Again, there's a bunch of stuff here you can use for Red Eyes decks. So, I mean, if you're just starting out, it's easy to get them in. And that's, like I said, it's gonna be. This is one of those things where you're not buying it for what it does, but for the sum of what's in it. A lot of cards that if you try, unless you care about shiny foils and stuff, there's the cards are as good, like Jinzo and that. I mean, again, it's classic cards. Let's see, here's Kaiba's deck. It's Maiden with the blue, with the eyes of blue. Melody of a Waking Dragon. Blue Eyes. And again, they give you all three versions of the Blue Eyes right there, which, again, they're common, but that's nice. Spirit of White, Kaiba Men. White Stone of Legend, and White Stone of Ancients, another good cards for Blue Eyes White Dragon decks. Protector with Eyes of Blue, Master with Eyes of Blue, Battle Axe, Lajin, Force Raider, Alexandrite Dragon, Blade Knight, Tiger Dragon, Ancient Lamp, Komodo Dragon, King of the Swamp, Rider of the Storm Winds, Burst Stream of Destruction, Beacon of White, Mausoleum of White, Polymerization, Enemy Controller, Shrink, Silent Doom, Ancient Rules, Trade-In, Where Art Thou, Fusion Substitute, Unexpected Die, Negate Attack, Final Attack Orders, Shadow Spell, Cloning, Fusion Reverse, Jar of Vice, Azure Eye Silver Dragon, First of the Dragons, and Kaiba Token. Again, if you want to start out, it's not too bad. This is probably the deck I think is the main reason. Right here is Yugi's deck. So, again, you get usable with rules Slifer on them, Obelisk, Winged Dragon of Ra, the legendary Exodia Incarnate, Ties of the Brethren, Obliterate. Here we go. Exodia Forbidden One, right arm of Forbidden One, left arm of Forbidden One, right leg of Forbidden One, left leg of Forbidden One, Exodia Necros, Dark Magician Girl, Buster Blader, Silent Magician level 8, Silent Magician level 4, the Tricky, Big Shield Gardner, Magician's Valkyrie, Blast Magician, Blockman, Marshmallow, Sagan, Gold Sarcophagus, another good card that's being used right now. Swords of Revealing Light, Magical Dimension, Magicians Unite, Tricky Spell 4, Thousand Knives, Dark Magic Attack, Contract with Exodia, Messenger of Peace, Dark Factory of Mass Production, Monster Reincarnation, Sacred Village of the Spellcasters, Pot of Duality, Mirror Force, Magical Hats, Magical Cylinder, Magician's Circle, Backup Soldier, Gravity Bind, and Yugi's Token. Okay, so I think from what I've heard, there's always been speculation as to why this set was re-released, and part of what one of the theories I heard was with the next set that comes out, Infinite Forbidden, it's going to rely heavily, it's going to focus heavily on Exodia for backups, for support for him. So this, from what I heard, this might be a good way of getting Exodia out the easiest, the cheapest, and to make it accessible to the masses. I mean, again, there's a lot of good cards in here. I mean, my thought on this is if you're buying it for the specific decks, as of what they are, it's not worth it. You know, better decks can be built. Yeah, but if you're buying it for cards, I mean, to get 2 or 3 of these with, I mean, to really stock up on the doubles, I mean, in one box alone, you get Red Eyes, you get all versions of the Blue Eyes, White Dragon, and all those. You get Dark Magician, you get Silent Magician, Dark Magician Girl, and Exodia, plus the Egyptian God cards. I mean, for $25, $30, that's not a bad thing. I mean, if it was me, and I had some already from 2016. So, but if these were brand new to me, I probably would go buy 3 of them just to have the amount of the cards. You know, I mean, you can do one and all that. Like I say, it's a good thing. I mean, you get a lot of 360 card decks in there. So that's 180 right there, plus the three extra cards. So, I mean, you know what you're getting. It's controlled. And it's a good foundation for any new player. It's, like I said, if you want to be able to, if you just didn't get certain ones as they came out, there's your chance. Like I said, it's for somebody that's been playing for a long time, this is not worth it. They most likely have most of this stuff in higher grades. In this case, like I said, if you're brand new or you're just trying to get complete sets of some of these cards, these higher powered cards, or even vintage cards, right there is your best opportunity. So, thank you for watching. Please like and follow. And I'll be back again with another opening of some other products of Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, or Lacana.